60 kids between
right side. Here's a three for Katie Biggs.
Well, unfortunately today wasn't our day, but I give credit to both teams for fighting as hard as they did for 40 minutes. You know, Wesleyan did an excellent job of playing some team basketball, finding each other. They did an excellent job of fighting for the 40 minutes that we played, and I give them credit. You know, they used their height against us. They used their speed against us, and unfortunately today we didn't have that answer on both on the defense and offensive end.
Your 2 games against them during the season were competitive.
Yes.
Is Wesleyan getting better?
I think they have gotten better. I saw them a little bit sharper today. You know, seeing the open passes a little bit better. But at the same time, I do give my ball team some credit. We held them a little bit under than what we've done every game. We got a little bit better defensively in regards to holding them under the last game. Okay. You know, that type of thing. So, but yes, I do think they're playing sharp basketball right now.
They're strong inside. That's their strength, correct? They do a good job of working the ball inside.
Yes, with all players too.
Ladies, how frustrating was it from the other night to shoot so well, play so well in all phases, and then the first half tonight you come out and shoot 22% as opposed to like 68% in the second half against Fairmont? It was like a night and day. It wasn't that there were bad shots, it just didn't seem to fall for you guys.
You know, that happens. I mean, it is frustrating, but what can you do? You got to try to work it inside, get your higher percentage shots in. So they just weren't falling for us, and we just needed to work to get it inside. So kind of build our confidence with the inside ones, and then hopefully work our way out.
So what's your name?
Shelby.
Okay, thank you.
This is Jamise.
Okay, Jamise, their inside game, it's tough to deal with their inside strength, correct?
Yeah, but we have inside game of our own. But unfortunately tonight we fell short. I thought that this team was definitely going to be able to come out and work the inside with them too, and use our outside shooting to combat with that. But unfortunately tonight wasn't our night.
And these 2 young ladies were a big reason that we did stay competitive. You know, Mies had some great inside shots using her power to get those shots up and doing just like what Shelby asked or said that we were asking of our team, which is to utilize our paint and our post players. And these 2 young ladies, they did their best to have that happen.
Melanie, this team was 7-8 at one point this year, and down the stretch, you end up winning 13-16. You got to be really proud. I know you're losing some good seniors, but
yes.
Certainly, you know, Jamise is coming back, and you've got some key components there. Really proud of their effort down the stretch in the stretch run.
Absolutely. Every single one of them, when we came back from Christmas break, you know, they didn't shy away from, oh, great, it's, you know, we're only 500 right now. It's probably going to be like this all season. They didn't have that attitude. And every day in practice, when we would talk about the focus, whether it be protecting our possessions, because we started turning the ball over quite a bit in the beginning of season, or if it was utilizing our inside more because they were shooting the higher percentage shots. Also not fouling. We went from putting a lot of teams on the free throw line to limiting free throw attempts by our opponents. We also maybe didn't cut down our turnovers so much, but we increased our assists, which was great over second semester. And, you know, every day they came in and they listened and they tried to apply it, and it just grew. And I am extremely proud of not only my 4 seniors for having the leadership and the discipline to have not only themselves but the underclassmen follow that, but I'm also proud of my underclassmen for being good followers, for listening and having the attitude that we don't quit, that we just take it to them, whether you're a freshman, a sophomore. It doesn't matter. We're a team, and we play as a team. And I felt like every single one of my players took that attitude
You were down by 30 and still playing really hard.
No quit.
Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Coach, opening comments.
Well, we did exactly what I wanted us to do today. I wanted us to come out, set the tone, and from the very first few minutes of the game, I wanted to take control and dominate the game, and I think that we were able to come out and do that.
You're a strong inside team. Is this kind of typical of the way you play all season?
Yeah, as we've gone along, we've gotten stronger and stronger and started peaking at the right minute. But we have a great inside game, but I think it's mainly attributed to our defense first. When we get our defense going and the way we've been doing it lately, it's hard to stop us. We kind of like feed off it, off our defense, and then, work our offense.
You say you're peaking. During the season, Shepherd was fairly competitive with you guys, but they were not today. Is that a reflection of what you're talking about defensively?
Exactly. We were at a different place when we played them before. When we played them at their home, we were at a different place. We were just, still getting into our defensive mode. When we played them at our home, we were a little bit better, but tonight, our defense was really on point tonight.
Coach, as the first half went along, I think the final 11 minutes or so, you outscored them 25-8 down the stretch in the first half, and it seemed like, especially as you took control of the boards, limited to second chance opportunities, you were really able to get out and establish your transition offense. How big of a key was that in that first half stretch?
That was key, and that was one of the things we talked about. We said we wanted to make sure if they got a shot at the basket, they only get one, and we want to get the rebound, and we want to push it. And, we kind of did that with them before, and we're in decent shape, so we pushed the ball, and we tried to get other people tired, and we could see that they were kind of tired in the first few minutes just from us pushing it, so we just said we just want to keep pushing it at them. So one shot, get the rebound, we're pushing it up the court.
Wesleyan's never won the tournament championship. You got
Keep hearing that, yeah. We know.
I didn't know if that was a motivating factor or not. It's a motivating factor, I assume.
Especially for the seniors. They want to go out on top.
How long have you known that?
Probably since my freshman year, since
Oh,
I've
really?
gotten here. Yeah.
Who are you?
Lydia Breitenbaugh.
You played at Huntington High?
Yes, that's Chillicothe, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
Some people think it's West Virginia, Huntington.
Okay.
But a lot of people ask me.
But it's been a motivating factor, you say. It's something you're very much aware of.
Yeah, definitely.
5 times in the finals. But,
Lydia, what were you guys able to do early that kind of put you guys ahead by 10, 15 points so early? What worked out for you guys?
Something like that before,
Definitely, like Coach said, it was our defense. I think before going into the game, everyone was really motivated and ready to go. And as soon as we hit that floor, we just focused on our defense first and foremost. And then once we got our defense going, the offense just came along with it.
It seemed like there wasn't a lot of rhythm in this game, especially the first half. There were a lot of fouls called. Is that a little frustrating as a player to try to define your rhythm as a shooter when the officials are stopping and starting the game as much as they were that first 20 minutes?
I definitely think so. Anytime the game stopped or with a timeout, it's definitely hard to find your rhythm. But, it's just something you got to work through. So.
Danae, question for you, and Lydia and Jamie, maybe you can jump in here as well. As a team, it seemed like several different players were able to create a lot off the dribble drive and get quality looks in the post too. What were your keys that you saw out of the court as far as being able to create those shots?
Well, I just wanted to be able to create so that they would, think that I was a threat so that I could get open looks for my team. And I love creating for my team. So if I'm doing that, then they have to come out and I can get Jamie the ball, I can kick it to Lydia, and we have a lot of options.
Anything to add?
I think it's the same thing. Danae and Daria have both been playing great. So it's kind of harder we have to defend 4 different people, getting over 10 points a game. So it's nice when Danae drives, it really opens up the lane for Lids. They collapse, she gets the outside shot. It's nice having her score some baskets here and there.
you guys go to the foul line too a lot. That's a reflection of that penetration inside game.
Exactly. And we're shooting our free throws very well this year.
Yeah, much better in the tournament.
Yeah.
So you have a pretty good percentage for the season then.
I think we're a pretty good foul shooting team though
I
overall.
think we're leading the conference in free throw
Yeah.
percentage.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's a huge factor.
Coach, during the stretch run, we've talked a lot about defense, creating consistency for your team. Going into the finals tomorrow, what do you see as the biggest keys to being able to maintain consistent defense?
Well, we just have to make sure that we are talking on our defense, we are getting down in our stance, and we're reading the passing lanes, and we're putting pressure on the ball. And those are the key things that we like to do that helps us. So we have to make sure we don't give that up, and we don't slack off and just maybe do one aspect and don't do the other three. We need to do everything that we've done defensively tomorrow.
You a Wesleyan graduate, Coach?
No.
Where'd you go?
Delaware State University.
Any more questions? All right.
Thank
you.
you.